All right, YouTube, 106 Falconer here with the lovely Blair. We're gonna be putting an APR wing on the back of this 2016 STI Subaru. So looks like it's gonna be pretty straightforward. First thing we gotta do is open up the trunk. Don't look in the trunk. Take your trunk liner out, which is just taking the push pins, getting them out. I'm gonna have to get another screwdriver here, so I can do both at one time. I'll be right back. All right, like that. Just two pointy things and pop it right out. Gotta go around. Looks like there's 8 of them in there. One more right there. Bam. Done. All right, so we got here 10 millimeter. All right, so yeah, you got to take these rubber caps off in here, because you got 1, 2, 3 here. So you can go to Harbor Freight and get a pack of these nylon body tools. So we got 3 10 millimeters on each side. So let me get a deep well 10 millimeter, and we'll be back. We'll shoot that wing off and start getting a new one on. All right, so we're gonna shoot them out. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. All right.
You got a magnet?
Yeah. We're gonna get a magnet on there so that doesn't drop. I'll be right back. All right, I couldn't find my magnet, so. All right, oh, fuck. Do you got them all off here?
On that one.
Huh?
On that one? Yes, I do.
So they're all off both sides.
Except for this one.
All right, just take the socket and do it by hand. We're gonna have to stick a little magnet in there to get the nuts out that were dropped in there. All right, you got that? All right, so we got that out, all 6 nuts. Now we're gonna close the trunk all the way, and we have to lift it off. There's apparently some clips in there, a couple clips in here that you have to apply even force to. Here, open the trunk back up. Let's make sure there's not another nut in there. All right, so we got the 3 there. Bam. Bam.
Yeah, she needs a little bit of force.
Okay, so we just gotta work her up. No, grab that side. Here, wait a minute here. All right. All right, do that. There you go. Let's flip her over. You have these plastic pieces in there, so you just got to kind of rip her up there. Bam! That's it. Getting it off. Now, the boy will clean off this stuff here, the dirt under there, and then we'll open up the new wing and get her going. We'll be back. All right, so the wing's off. Spots are cleaned up there. We're gonna get the box opened back up again, and we're trying to beat a storm, so hopefully it's gonna all work out all right. All right, cut that bitch open there, Josh. Let's take a look at this here puppy. You get your install kit with the with your carbon fiber. That goes on the end. We don't need them right now. Get the book out of there. So what we got to do is get our two mounting posts, or whatever the hell they call them, base plates. We'll get them opened up, get them laid out. All right, Josh, so this is the APR-GTC 300 carbon fiber wing. So we'll get her opened up. That's there. So we'll get her opened up here. This is real time, baby. Don't just throw it on the ground. With the wind out here, it's gonna fucking blow all over the place, man. Put it in the recycling. All right, here's your rubber base plate. There's your mounting bracket. Here, Josh. So this is gonna be, here's the left side. Let's see here.
No, I think that's the right side.
I don't think so, man. No, it's the left side. We got two holes that line up here. Bam, bam. And then we got, oh, there's a third hole right there. So we got 1, 2, 3. So the one hole, we're gonna have to drill a new hole here, and we're gonna have to drill a hole here to get the nut on. But this hole here, you're supposed to do last. So we'll see what that looks like here. We'll get these started, get the other one opened up, we'll get the hardware opened up, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, so when you put this on, your two holes that go through is your bottom left and upper right. This one has to be drilled through. This is gonna have to be an entirely new hole right here. So we're gonna drill through. We're gonna drill through this, get that ready, and then we're gonna get the mounting brackets on. So let me get a drill bit. We'll be back in a minute. All right, so what we're gonna do here real quick is we gotta drill out this hole here, but the metal is canty-wampus in there. So if you put your drill bit in there, it's gonna wanna walk in. So I'm gonna start this off to the side here. Center it. All right, so we got that there. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Then we're gonna take a step bit, open it up on the inside.
Did this shut off or something?
The screen just went so. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, the directions with this thing are virtually non-existent, so all right, that's good. Let's pop the trunk again.
God fucking A, man.
Yeah, you got to make sure you hold your trunk when you do that. All right, so we're through here and here. So now we just got to open them up.
You want me to pause this while we do that?
No.
Because we only got 39% battery life left.
That's all right. All right, so we're gonna rip into here. I'm gonna have to get a different step bit. Fuck. All right, so when you drill these holes out, you're gonna want a wider step bit. I have one somewhere. See, the problem is this is too long.
Yeah.
So once we get up to where we want to be, we're going to be like through the top of the car too. All right, pause that for a minute. I'm going to find all right, YouTube. So the boy had to go up to Harbor Freight and get a step bit a stubby step bit so we could get that, because you got to do at least a 3/4 inch hole on the inside of the trunk so you can get your nut and washer on there. So right now I'm just setting these on the mounts. What are you doing, girl? Oh. So I'm gonna stick the one on the right side here also, just see how they line up. Should be pretty straightforward. What you have with the hardware is how the hell does this go? There we go. Bam. Like that. Is he on his way back?
He would like you to call him. You know where I think it's at? I wonder if it's in his trunk.
I don't know, Papa's trunk. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so back at it here while I'm waiting for the boy to come back. Apparently we're gonna just get a 3/4 inch drill bit. But anyway, so I got this bracket on there, not on there, the screws are just through there, the bolts. I'm gonna do this side now. There's, in your hardware kit, you have 6 of these, like 2 inch or 2 1/4, and then you have 2 of the shorter ones, which these are going to go in these holes here when we get to that point. So if we take our 3 here, like I say, the directions on this thing are pretty much non-existent, so I'm gonna get you down in there. So that's how it's gonna be. We'll probably put the nuts on the 2 there, and then we get the new drill bit drill out so we can get the nut on these inside ones, and then we'll drill through here. I'm going to try to find my big VIX bit so we can center that hole nice and good. But we'll be back as soon as I have somebody come over to pop the trunk, because the release for some reason is not working. I don't want to just pop it by myself and have the stuff go flying up. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we got the step bit we need right here. This is the one you got to get, Harbor Freight. This, because you got to get to 3/4 of an inch without coming up through your trunk lid. So let me get this chucked up, pull these back off, and we'll see you. All right, so got the hole drilled out. I went to the 13/16 mark on the step bit. Took it out nice on both sides here. So now we're gonna get the mounting arms on, get them bolted in, and then we're gonna wait and drill that last hole once we get the wing hooked up and all that crap. So what we're gonna do is get one arm on, or one bracket. I'm gonna get a shorty 10 millimeter so we can get it started on there. Then we'll use the deep well to finish it off. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we got that back in there. You can see the bolts coming through. So I'm gonna start them with a shorty, and then we'll suck them down with the deep well. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out how to do that yourself. So we'll be back. Okay, so this side, just running them in lightly with the impact. And he's holding up top with the Allen wrench. So now we just got this one more to do here. You got it, Josh?
Yep.
All right, then we'll get the ratchet on there after we're done and snug them up properly. All right, we're gonna get the other side on now, and then we'll be back. But you definitely got to get that step bit if you want to do this, the big one. So, all right, we'll be back. All right, so here we are. We got the 3 on each side tightened up. You can see here, hey, there's a space here where this front one's gonna have to get drawn down. So once we drill that, probably loosen these other ones back up a little bit so we can draw everything down together. Now we just gotta figure out the wing placement. You have one hole in the back, and then you got these 2 holes. You got an adjustment slot and another hole up front, plus your holes here. But like I say, there's absolutely no information about how to set this up. So go ahead, set it up there, Josh. I think your carbon fiber is going to be on the outside, like that. And then this is going to go forward. Like the guy in the video, he did his all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that. So then what we're going to use are these big ones here. They're going to go through, where are we at there, Josh? Like that, bam. Do one on this side. Bring it up. There we go. Bam. So if we do that and then run this one down like to the bottom for now.
The bottom's going to be the where you want it, just because.
Is it?
Yeah. I would think so.
All right. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to shoot it in the bottom. We'll tighten everything up and be back. I got to plug the camera in because it's about out of battery. Okay, so what we're going to do now, you can see we got the ends on. The washers here don't sit quite flush on the end caps, but it's solid as hell. It actually looks pretty good on the car. I thought when 116 Falconer Senior, Junior showed it to me, I thought it was going to be pretty gay, but freaking looks good. So, but what we got to do now is we snugged the mounting plates up. We're going to loosen them up because you can see here there's a gap. All right, so we're going to loosen the 3 nuts up here, snug this up because we don't want to torque anything out of shape. Once that's all set up good, then we're going to drill the 2 remaining holes there and there. So we're going to pop it open, loosen that stuff up, get it aligned. I mean, this job here, it's about an hour job if you have the tools. So it's really, really freaking easy. So, all right, we'll be back. All right, so Junior Senior is going to be holding the top there with the Allen wrench. I'm just going to, which one yet? This one. I'm just going to back these off a little bit. Got it? All right. All right, that's all you need to do is just unsnug them.
Good. Good. Good.
All right, so that should be good enough. If we close the trunk, so you see we have movement there, so we can get that tightened up, have it aligned. All right, so this is 13 millimeter, and then you use the included large Allen wrench to hold the head there. So we're gonna do that. We'll be back. All right, so we got the upper mount bolts tightened up. So for the bottom here, these are still loose. So now what we're gonna do is take a Vicks bit and start a hole here. What you want to do when you drill this hole here, it's over top of your body, so you don't want to use a long drill bit and just punch through there and then, you know, tear your paint up there. So let me get the bit here. I'm gonna try start. It's actually for wood. I don't know if it's gonna punch through in that metal, but we'll see here. Here, hold the camera. All you gotta do is tap the back of it if you lose signal. I mean, so you can see.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought that was a tip for the car.
No. Let's see. All right. So let me see if this will give us a starter hole. Josh, get over here. Come on. That bit there. Hopefully it'll punch through. Maybe not. No, ain't gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna have to use a regular drill bit. All right.
Do a walk around.
All right, I put a block of wood under the trunk to keep it up while I drill the hole. Just so we don't, wait a minute. I was headed in a freaking reverse. No wonder it didn't work.
Yeah.
Let me try it.
Have another Bud Light.
Hey, you gotta buy me some when we're done with it. There we go. Bam. Starter hole. I can't believe I was running that backwards. All right, good starter hole. Now I can run the other door. But I think I'm gonna have to step it up a size for so the bolt will go through. All right, we're through on the inside. I think my battery's about ready to peter out. All right, through there. Let's see if we need to. I think we're gonna have to Yeah, all right. Pause that for a minute. I gotta get it. All right, so we have the holes drilled. I used 7/32 drill bit. So, I mean, it's tight. Hopefully, we're gonna get her in there. Gotta thread it through. But see how we got that gap right here. So all right, it's it is coming. Here. Mother fuck me in the ass.
Right there.
Right where?
Here. Pause the camera for a second, will you?
Right there. Right there. Get it. Get that bitch. Here. All right. Make sure you don't cross thread it. Of course, you're not going to be able to cross thread it just using your finger, but bam! Look at that. All right. Now we'll do the other side. Same way. Thread her in there. You gotta, here. You gotta get her right there. It's actually pretty, looks like pretty thick metal in there. Oh no, it's just several layers. Huh. All right.
Dad.
All right, just get that and thread it in. That didn't chip your paint.
Yeah.
It's a freaking thing, doesn't even weigh a gram. There we go. Looking good. All right, so we're gonna get that, all this stuff tightened up here, and we'll be back. All right, so we get everything buttoned up, tightened up, and we're gonna put the liner on now, back in. It's just a matter of putting the push pins back. Ooh, just in time, the rain's just starting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through, get the liner on, and we'll be back in a minute here. All right, so the liner's in. Now these are the two short ones on either side. The ones you had to drill brand new holes for. Now I'm sure you could go to AutoZone or Advanced Auto or something and get some touch-up paint. You could, you know, throw some red on there, whatever color your vehicle is, blend them in. But it's looking pretty good, man. Gotta say. How many more you got there, Josh?
One more.
One more right in the middle here. You gotta get it in there, buddy. Need a little hair on that hole. There you go. All right, slam her up there, Josh. Woo woo. Let's take a look at that wing with the new wheels and rubber on there. It's freaking badass looking. That's a sweet looking ride. All right, now the boy's gonna take it for a test drive. He's gonna go over and get me beer. 116 senior, junior. So, all right, Josh. I'll fire this up when he's rolling down the road. I only got 10% battery left. See ya. All right. Here he comes. I gotta say that it is pretty good looking, man. It's not that gay after all. All right, people. This is the Subi in the rain. Freaking looks awesome. Sounds good too. Good looking freaking STI there. Yeah, like I say, that wing, I thought it was gonna be bad, but that freaking thing is sweet on this car. I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the video, but in person, man, freaking thing is awesome. So, all right, that's gonna be it now. So, see ya, bitches.